back again for another first impression review. Got a new device today, kind of excited, and here's the box it came in, and here it is. This is the Sigelei 100 watt. Could be a little bit late on this video. I'm sure there's other reviews out there, but I don't care. I like it. I'm excited about it, so I'm gonna do a review. But anyhow, man, this thing's a beast. Do I love it? Yes, I do. Is it as good as a mech? To me, it is. Man, I vape it between 50 and 70 watts. I found 100 watts on my own build. Give it a little burnt taste, so I bumped it back down. Plus the 100 watts to drain a battery. Actually, 70 watts to drain a battery. Right now, I'm vaping it at 53 watts. I've got a 0.17 ohm coil. This thing, it only does point increments. So if it's a 0.1 through a 0.19, it's going to read 0.1. If it's a 0.2 through a 0.29, it's going to read 0.2, so forth and so on. So it doesn't give an accurate reader, so you still need an ohm reader. But this thing will vape up to 100 watts. You can build down to 0.15. Now recently I had a friend who got an IVP2 50 watt device. Wouldn't hit really good on his dripper. Called a vape shop. They told him he had to vape or build an ohm or build a coil up to a 0.4 or higher for it to vape good. As you can see, I'll go ahead and close it up. You see that 0.1? I'm going to give it a chug. Not bad. And those of you who know me, you know I'm a straight up mechanical guy. But man, I've been wanting to get a high powered, high wattage device, and glad I got this one. Almost traded a fella for an IPv3. Said he needed cash, didn't have the cash. Ended up getting this instead, and I'm glad I got with this. I'm glad I didn't go with the IPv, since my boy told me that you couldn't build lower than a 0.4 and get a good vape. It still hit below a 0.4, but at least that's what he told me. Maybe some of you out there may have found that you get a good vape off the IPv box with lower than a 0.4, but I'm just saying what was told to me. But anyways, man, I love this thing. It's pretty simple, pretty stupid. Let's go ahead. Here's the box it comes in. Go ahead, open it up. You do got a little instruction manual, little bitty guy. There's not much to this. It's pretty simple, stupid. Comes with some extra screws for your door. Also comes with some extra copper pins. That's for your 510 connection. So man, this thing came with a lot. Also came with the all but famous little blue screwdriver, and I guess this is like some kind of warranty card. And then it has like a certificate. I guess that's a certificate of authenticity. I'm not sure. But the guy I got it from is a trusted guy, so I trust that it's authentic. I mean, no need to lie. But anyhow, man, this thing's pretty simple, stupid. Pretty much push a button and vape. You got your up and down. Turns your watts up, turn your watts down. You can lock it by holding the power button. There it is, lock. And if you try to push the button, it'll say please unlock. So to unlock it, you want to hold your plus and your minus at the same time. Unlock, back to the screen. Other things that this thing will do, if your batteries are getting low, it will say check batteries. And I was vaping it at 70 watts earlier, and it told me that around 48% of my battery life. I then put some Fresh Boys in. I vaped it down on 50 watts till about 18% battery life. So if it says check batteries, you either need to replace the batteries or vape at a lower wattage. But guys, man, I'm more than happy. And like I said, I'm a mechanical guy. I was looking to get a high-powered wattage device, and more than happy with this thing. Honestly, it performs just as good as my mechanical boxes. It doesn't get the battery life that my parallel box gets, and that is the thing that I do love about my parallel uh, mod box is the battery life. I get all day off of it, and I just, with this, I'm not going to get that, but man, I like it. I've been more than happy. Let me go ahead and take another vape. And I can just cloud chase off of it, and I love it. I love cloud chasing. I do 2 milligrams nicotine. Um, been vaping for about 2 years, so I'm past the whole I need to quit smoking thing. I'll never smoke again. So now it's just fun for me, pretty much. And I'm a cloud chaser. I like blowing big clouds. That's what I get out of it. And if anybody knows me, I'm more than willing to teach people safety and how to build and stuff because I want people to enjoy it too. You know. Uh, but man, again, Sigelei 100-watt device. Sigelei did good. Let me go ahead and kind of show you. I'll open it up. And again, comes with magnets. It's got magnetic doors so that I pop off. So no need for screws. But I was really impressed with the insides of this thing, guys. Really clean, really clean, and just really well put together. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but you do have to run your batteries in series for it to get the high output that it's getting. Because let's see here, at 53 watts, I'm hitting at 3.2. But if I bump it up, like earlier, I bumped it up to 100. I think it was hitting at 4.2 on my low build. But I'm more than happy because I build my builds in between 1.1 or not 1.1, 0.11 and 0.22. So most of my builds, the majority of them are right around 0.2. I do that because at the cloud comps, a lot of times I found that people's ohm readers are a little bit different than mine, so I make it a little bit higher just to be on the safe side. So most of my coils are around a 0.2. So yeah, I can just chuck this thing, and like I said, I'm more than happy with it. I bet you guys are wanting me to bump it up, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'll bump it up. I'm gonna do the full on 100 watts, 0.17 ohm coil. Go ahead and put some juice on it, just because I know it gets hot. Okay. All right. Let's juice this bad boy up and let's just do it. I know at least a few of you were wanting me to bump it up, so I'm going to go ahead and bump it up and see what she got. So let's see here. At 100 watts, it is vaping 4.3 volts. So let's go ahead and take a vape. Man, that is warm. And she's kicking. She's kicking at the 100 watts. Like, I don't know if I'd want to do it all day at 100 watts. Like I said, my comfort zone's between 70 and 50. That's where I like it. That's my sweet spot. Below the 50, I think it kind of falls off for temperature-wise to where I'm not getting that hot, warm vape. And I know most cloud chasers, y'all want the warm vape. Me too, I want the warm vape. But this 100 watts, oh, I don't even know if you can classify it as warm. It's pretty hot. But she chucks. Go ahead and turn her down because off them two pulls, I already went down to 98%. So I'm going to bump it back down where I was, 53 watts, and leave it at that because it's just right. I mean, it's warm, I get good vapor production, and I don't waste a lot of battery. But yeah, more than happy, guys. Again, this is the Sigelei 100-watt device. Really clean, good size, fits in my pocket good. Can build low on the dang thing. So I'm more than pleased. It gets 2 thumbs up from me. Again, this is just my first day. I might find some things that I don't like, but again, it's a pretty simple, stupid machine. So I'm more than happy with it. So yes, it gets my approval. Thanks for watching, guys.